that we ain't gonna pray if I'm mad at so-and-so. I ain't gonna do this because so-and-so hurt my feelings. I'm not going to begin to work in my ministry because I was hurt by this. They become your idols. And he was talking to us, y'all. That's why God, he said that all of us can be distracted by people and by things that replace God. And until we can be honest enough to realize this, we're gonna be some shouting, tongue talking, preaching, and praising, and anointed idol worshipers that will miss out on the move of God. And I don't want to be a praising, singing, tongue-talking, shouting, anointed person that's an idol worshiper. Maybe that's cool with you, but I don't want to be that. I want to be real before God. And the enemy knows what idols that we are most likely to worship. Let me tell you something. You better stop telling people your type all the time. I learned, I don't tell them about my type. What's your type? That woman over there, that's my type. I learned that because you know what I've learned? He gonna send what you like. That's right. Come on. Help. He gonna send what you. He gonna send something that you easily can turn down. I'll get quiet and say y'all want to. He know what kind of beer you still like. All right now. He know what kind of drink you still like. Y'all get mad if y'all want to. He gonna send to you what you like. He knows the situation. Sometimes we talk too much. That's right. I'm just being real. Sometimes we talk too much. We're talking to people who are not saved, who are not trying to pray with us, and we're revealing things about ourselves that we should not reveal, and we wonder why we're attacked by that same thing the next day. For the devil is the prince and the power of the air. That's why Jesus said we should pray in the spirit sometimes. Because guess what? When you pray in English, the devil hear it too. Am I in the Bible? I get mad when y'all want to. I'm in the Bible. This is what it is. He knows what we're more likely to worship. We were created to worship because we all have voids in our life that must be filled. And if we don't watch it, we will fill that void with everything but God. The enemy knows that sometimes we have issues with self-esteem. Therefore, he will send somebody just to boost your self-esteem so that you can worship them instead of God. He knows that you got issues with rejection, so he's going to send someone who will offer friendship so that you will worship them instead of God. He knows that you got issues with coping with what happened in your life, so he's going to send self-pity so you can worship your hurt instead of worshiping God. Anything that takes away your focus from God is an idol, and you had better guard yourself from idols and keep yourself before God. I've learned, you know, being a man of God, when I was first started preaching, I learned I gotta watch out when people say, oh, pastor, you're doing such a great job. Your pastor trying to keep you down. You're gonna be greater. You're gonna do all these things. Because he knows that sometimes we have issues in ourselves. Y'all ain't gonna say amen with me. I will. He knows where you've been hurting there, don't he? He knows where you have a void in your life. The Lord, I'm lonely right now. So he's gonna send the wrong friends sometimes. And that's why I say yesterday now, I wish y'all, some of y'all, you know, I said before, but I wish y'all had heard that. You know, that's why it's not good to be desperate. It's not good to be desperate because desperate people, they can't turn them down. When you desperate for friends, guess what any friend do? You ain't trying to talk to them, find out who they are. What are your intentions with me? What do you do? What do you like? We don't worry about those things because if you're desperate, I just need a friend. But I'm going to tell you something. I may not have a lot of friends, but I ain't desperate. Maybe single, but I ain't desperate. I may have been going through some hurt, but I ain't desperate. Because I've learned that guess what? He will send idols to your life. So repeat this. There can only be one. Say there can only be one. I'm almost out of here. 1 Corinthians 8:5 says, for though there be that are called gods, I mean so-called gods, whether in heaven or in earth, as there be gods many and lords many. This is what Paul said. So there are many gods, many lords. He said, but to us there is but one God. Hey, somebody say one God. One God. But there's one God, the Father, of whom are all things, and we in him, and one Lord Jesus Christ, by whom all things, and we by him. Paul tells us that there are so-called gods and that there are many gods. Didn't he say this out of the word? He said that. He said, but then he tells us, but to us, there's only one God. Now, how can this be? Is Paul talking out of both sides of his mouth? How can you tell me there are many gods, but to us there's only one God? How can you say that? No, because though the gods that people serve are not real, they are real to the people that serve them because they have real consequences. Now let me give you some sociology real quick. Sociology says that things do not have to be real for them to have real consequences. What does that mean? That means it is not real that all black men are trying to shoot you and trying to hurt you. It is not real that all black men want to kill you, want to rob you. But guess what? If people believe that, it can have real consequences, can't it? So it don't matter how I'm dressed. I can walk by somebody who believes I'm trying to rob them. They'll put their person a little bit closer, don't they? Any black man ever experienced that before? You're just trying to get some cantaloupe, trying to get some food inside the grocery store, and somebody trying to pull their purse to you. I'm like, woman, I got more money on my feet than you guys got that purse. I bought some, I'm a little saucy. I bought some Jordan this week now, so I got more money on my feet than you guys got that purse. What's wrong with you? Trying to pull your purse together, go up there and swipe an EBT card. What's wrong with you? Real consequences, though, isn't it? Isn't that true? That even though I'm not a danger to somebody, if a police officer pulls me over and I'm a black person, he gonna put it in that gun automatically sometimes, don't he? Like, you pulled me over for a missing tail light. What, I ain't got no cocaine in the back. What's wrong with you? Real consequences. It's not real, but it has real consequences, doesn't it? This is what he's trying to say. He said it is not reality for those things to be, but if people believe them, they have real consequences. If you believe that the idols in your life are real, they can have real consequences. They don't have no power, but you can give them power. They don't have a voice, but you can give them a voice. Let me tell you something. Your hurt will speak to you. Your depression will minister to you. Your pride will prophesy to you. They are not real, but they can have real consequences. And before you know it, you will be deceived to think that you can't live without your idols. People are deceived to think, I can't live without this person. I can't live without that person. I can't live without this in my life. I can't live without that in my life. But guess what? The devil is a liar. The word of God is an idol killer. Paul tells us that those of us that are in Christ, there is only one God. To the sold out, there is only one God. Nothing comes before him. Nothing is his rival. Nothing competes with God in my life. Those gods may be real to you, but to me in my life, there can only be one. And guess what? And that one is the Almighty God, the Prince of Peace, the everlasting Father. He is El Shaddai. He's Jehovah Jireh. He's Jehovah Tiskanu. He is Adonai. He is Elohim. He's Jehovah. But if you don't know those names, just call him Jesus. Somebody shout Jesus. And I came here to tell you in my last 5 minutes and 36 seconds that God is about to break the deception that the enemy had in your life. Those idols are not real. Those things that you've been worshiping, they are not real. Because I love my wife, but I can't worship my wife because she can let me down. She's gonna die one day if God tarry. I love my children. I love my family. But guess what? They are just people. They can't make nothing happen. But I serve a God who says, I am not a man that I should lie, not a son of man that I should repent. Those things, they want to make itself real. But baby, it ain't real. You can live without it. If he walks away, guess what? Tomorrow, I'm going to get right back up. If she walks out my life, tomorrow, I'm going to still be here. If they take my car, I'll still be alive. They can take my house. I still got Jesus. Because for me, baby, there can only be one. You see, I want to possess things. I don't want things to possess me. I'm going to bring things into my life. But before you come to my life, I need you to know something. I got order in my life. So if you're trying to compete with Jesus, you got to go. If you're trying to come between me and my God, you got to go. Because baby, one. Let's get out of here. Let's get out of here. But I'm going to tell you right now, I'm going to do a little reading real quick. And y'all can shout if y'all want to shout. Y'all can praise if you want to praise. But God told me to tell the house of God to put things back in order. The reason why your life is messed up is because things are not in order. You put some stuff before God. Some of us inside of here used to have a prayer time that we devoted to God. Now we don't have that time no more. We pray when we get a chance. We read when we get the time. We don't have the devotion to God anymore. Used to be a time we said, Lord, I'm going to do what you want me to do. I'm going to fast when you want me to fast. Now we operate in convenience that when I get some time, I'll do it, God. When I get a chance, I'll get around to it, God. But God says, I don't want nothing before you and to put it back in order. So when the order of worship is settled, the covenant is released. When the order of worship is settled, the covenant is released. In Leviticus 26 and 3, it says, if you walk in my statutes and keep my commandments and do them, then will I give you rain in due season. And the land shall yield her increase, and the trees of the field shall yield her fruit. When I get to the point in my life, it's about God. I put everything behind God. I'll get to you after I talk to God. That's when God says, I'll make your work pay out for you. You're going to get some rain in due season. Somebody in here, it's your due season. If you don't mind, shake your neighbor and tell them you're going to get rain in due season. The Bible says in verse 5 that their threshing shall reach unto the vintage, and the vintage shall reach unto the sowing time, and ye shall eat the bread to the full and dwell in the land safely. He says, while you're reaping, you're going to be already sowing, and while you're sowing, you'll be already reaping. That every time you turn around, I'm going to bless you here, I'm going to bless you there. For my children, for my young people, God says, I want to give you racks on top of racks, racks on racks on racks, stacks on stacks on stacks. That when I'm going to my house, I'm going to get blessed. At my job, I'll be blessed. While you trying to save, he released it to me because I sought him first. I put him first. Oh, you better hear me? And he said, I'm going to let you dwell safely. I got to drive an hour and 40 minutes one way every day. But I walk out, I crank up my car, and I say, Lord, you said you're going to let me dwell safely. It don't matter how blessed I am if the devil can come in and destroy me. But Lord, let me dwell safely. Let my children dwell safely. Let my wife dwell safely. Verse 6 says, and I will put peace in the land, and ye shall lie down, and none shall make you afraid. And I will rid evil beasts out of the land, neither shall the sword go through your land. And ye shall chase your enemies, and they shall fall before you by the sword. And 5 of you shall chase 100, and 100 of you shall put 10,000 to flight. And your enemies shall fall before you by the sword. For I will have respect unto you, and make you fruitful, and multiply you, and establish my covenant with you. God says, I'll do all those things when you put things back in order. God says, put me first. I'll add everything. Whatever whatever you're striving for, whatever you're trying to get, whatever you're struggling for, if you put me first, I'll give it all to you. All I want you to do is put things back in order. So my time is up. You know what's coming. If you don't mind, put your high five just 5 people and tell them to put things in order. Stand for me. I'm gonna let y'all out of here. I'm gonna let you out of here. Listen.